Hello scrapbooking friends, and thank you for joining me for another video. We're back in the house of Scrap doing our scrapbooking housekeeping, and this is a bonus video for you. So this album contains my project life, or my December daily December journal for Christmas 2018. So this is the only year that I've done a Christmas album, project life type album, in the 12 by 12. So I thought I'd give you a quick flick through of that, and then that takes us to the end of 2018. So it's a Kaisercraft album, this Santa album. I must admit it's not one that I'm particularly impressed with. I had to fix it with washi tape, yeah, and it's a little bit torn in places, so I'm not actually impressed with this album, but I've had it for years, so I shall more than likely keep it. So here we are, Project Life album. So this is the sort of introduction page, or the cover page, and it's just one 12-inch sheet of Carta Bella Christmas themed paper, and I mean it's such a stunning sheet of paper. I absolutely love it, and I've added a little foam 2018 there. It looks as though I've used an L. I probably didn't have a 1. And that's just plain. I've not put anything on the back of that. So yeah, that's the start of the album. So then we've got this Project Life type album is page protector is design G, and I do actually quite like this design G because you can put a landscape and 2 portrait of the decent sized photos, so you know, the 4x6 or the 6x4. But you're a little bit short-changed because you are losing a little bit of space there. So what I do is I do it by days. So I'll go through the days, and if there's something that happens just a bit before Christmas, then I'll include that if it's sort of Christmas themed. So I met my friends at Winchester on the 24th of November, and we went to like the Christmas market. So I was able to wear my Christmas jumper in November, which is always a good thing. So Project Life cards here, a little flare piece here that says Best Friends on it. And then I've noticed in this album that I've not actually mounted the photos. So all my stories in Project Life now, or that type of scrapbooking, I would not put the photos in the page protector like this loose. I would have it like mounted onto like I would cut them a little bit smaller and mount it onto like a piece of card that fits that space. But I noticed what I've done here is I have stapled some of them in, because the only problem with this page protector is that they do sometimes fall out. So I did go through and staple a few of those in place. So yeah, the photo of me and my friends, and then this is the cathedral, and then me with my Christmas jumper before I left home. Gold foam title there. And then we move on to 25th of November. So I called in the Donkey Sanctuary to see Elvis, and to hand my raffle tickets in, I bought a 2019 Donkey calendar. Went to Shanklin to see A Christmas Carol. I booked it after seeing Joseph the Musical, so it's the local theatre group that put this show on. And I said, I'm so glad that I did. Another opportunity to wear a Christmas jumper in November. A long day, and I was very tired. So obviously this day I decided to call in the Donkey Sanctuary. That's a Donkey Sanctuary postcard with a puffy heart there. This is me with my Christmas jumper that day to go and see the show. This is the part of the, you know, flyer for the show. I have to remember the way these work. You put them in that way, don't you? I think I've just cut it down. I've cut it down and just put it in there just to show what I went to see. That's Elvis the Donkey all those years ago, bless him. This is me all set to go with my or was it when I came back? So I've got the calendar, haven't I, with my earmuffs there. Or maybe I took that at the theatre, I'm not sure. So yeah, so that's the 25th of November. And I've got this photo that I took on that day with the doggies just before I left home. A little paw flare there with a Santa hat on, and some little gold star stickers there. Another puffy heart. Not lots of embellishing going on here at the moment. So was this the year that the first Christmas Chronicles film came out? I think it might have been, with Kurt Russell. So yeah, 22nd of November, and I signed up to Netflix just for that film, and the following year for the film again. So because if you're an Elvis fan, you're a Kurt Russell fan. Elvis fans like Kurt Russell because he was in the film. It happened at the World's Fair when he was a child. He was only like about 12 years old, and he kicked Elvis in the shin in the film. So you'd have to go and watch that film. But yeah, Elvis fans like Kurt Russell, and he's also was in Elvis the movie as well. A wood tab there that says enjoying, and then 2 glitter stars, and I've done a little bit of outlining of that. And this just looks like a piece of pattern paper that I've cut down. So then we move on to Oh, yeah, this is that article that I mentioned that we did our Elvis Day. And then they wrote an article about it at the Donkey Sanctuary, and it appeared in the winter newsletter. So it's kind of Christmas themed because it came out in the winter. The actual, although the event was in August, the newsletter came out in winter because they do one in the summer, one in the winter. That's the full flyer for that show that I saw. So I've left the full flyer in there. I think I just popped those in there because I had, you know, I've got these page protectors and it was just nice to pop those in. We're still in November. So Project Life cards again here. What have I said? Today I made up the guest room and sorted out the gifts. I also only ordered Netflix on a trial because there is a festive movie starring Kurt Russell. So yeah, I've popped that in there, but I've mentioned it here. And then this is me watching the festive movie with my pizza, my pop and my festive socks on there. And this is our guest room. So I'd got the bed linen ready and I was sorting out Christmas gifts. My husband went to the mainland and I watched movies. The weather was terrible. I watched Christmas at Graceland and Christmas Chronicles. So this Christmas film was actually filmed at Graceland, the guest house at Graceland, which is the hotel that's at Graceland now. And I felt as though it was an advert for the guest house at Graceland because it was mentioned an awful lot in the film. But, you know, they played actual Elvis songs. So it's Elvis singing rather than someone else singing. And, yeah, it's just a fun Christmas film. And there is another one came out as well later on. So wood, stars and a glitter chipboard alpha. I also said here that I watched Elf for the first time. So I'd never seen the Elf movie before. I watched that for the first time. And then where are we here? We've got... we're still in November, 28th of November. So I went out and about shopping. I went to Newport, purchased some gifts. So I got some gift toys for the toy appeal. And I picked up Mum's Santa from the place where it was made. The Santa that Mum bought and then gave to me for Christmas, which I mentioned in my previous video. So, yeah, a little tree embellishment there and a little puffy arrow. Got a little tag here, and I've just written a pic with the Christmas tree at Sainsbury's and a sticker there, and a bit of twine. So this is the supermarket, the tree and the foyer to the supermarket. This is the toy appeal that happens on the Isle of Wight every year to ensure that every island child gets a gift. So I always buy 2 or 3 gifts to pop into that appeal box. This is Elvis here. Washi tape, puffy, top dog, not sure where that came from. I took Elvis for his checkup and he was a good boy. He has nuclear sclerosis in his eyes and a cyst in his left eye. Bless him. He should be okay. He should be okay too. Not sure what I meant by that. But he's fine. And then my friend and I went to see The King and I musical at the cinema. So they'd filmed this at the Palladium in London. They'd filmed the show and then it was edited and then they showed it at the cinema. And I'd seen the show at the Palladium live and it's just amazing. And then it was almost even better to see it at the cinema because it was edited and you kind of saw things that you missed seeing it in live. So yeah, it was nice to do both. Just fabulous and like being there for real at the theatre. So washi tape, a little flare piece here, puffy heart, and that's just the flyer cut down for the show. Christmas cards here, my husband and I, our Christmas card. Oh, is that my husband's birthday card? Yeah, no, it's birthday cards. My husband's birthday is at the beginning of December. So yeah, they're his birthday cards. So we are actually in December now, are we? Yes, we are. This is my husband's birthday. So this, the 1st of December, is the anniversary of when we adopted Buddy, and it's also my husband's birthday. So yeah, just... you know, this looks as though it came from packaging of some kind. Wood gift set there. This is obviously, or not obviously, but there would have been a Carta Bella paper that had all the numbers on it for December. So I've used the first one here and added a little punched out snowflake and a little puffy sticker. Little clouds here. This is my husband and the doggies. That's got a mark on it, hasn't it? This is me at Ventnorville. So if you saw the previous video, some things are going to come up in here because obviously they're the layouts for December and this is telling the story, so there is crossover, of course. I try not to put the same photos in my Project Life that I put in my layouts though. I try to use different photos. This is me with my Christmas jumper for that day. So in December I try to wear a Christmas jumper every day, and I don't have you know, 31 Christmas jumpers, but I do have several. So just saying about my husband opening his presents with help from the doggies. A very wet day, that's why I put the clouds there. Buddy's a little bit under the weather. I popped out and about that day. That's when I went to Osborne House and Ventnorville. I didn't see the Grinch, I said here. I got some Santa hat ear rings and a handmade robin bowl at the craft fair. We had a power cut in the evening, apparently. So yeah, just some photos and a little bit of telling the story of day 1 there. Then we move on to day 2. So again, either Project Life cards or cut down pattern paper. And then I've said here, I didn't expect power cables as part of my decorations. Still, it's not so bad, and we had a nice roast lunch. I think that must have been connected to the power cut the day before. And we had to run some power cables through, because we have actually got 2 separate connections for our electricity in a separate building, so we can manage if it goes in, the electricity goes down in one place, we can, you know, manage with the other. What have I said here then? My husband played cricket. I made a start on Christmas wrapping. I did my gifts that I was sending in the post. Feels good to make a start with wrapping, so wrap. And then this is those gold stars again, chipboard piece here, puffy, gold foam alpha, washi tapes. These, I seem to like use a lot of these gold stars in this album, which I really like. So that's day 2, and then we're moving on to day 3. Not sure where one stops and the other starts, if that all relates to day 2. I think it does. Yeah, because that's about the power cables on the launch. And then this is day 3. So day at home, finishing layouts, working on some decorations that I was making. I did housework. I received my Journal Your Christmas kit from Chamel. So this must have been the year that I got that kit from Chamel. And she put a message in for the doggies. So she'd said, P.S. Woof to Buddy and Elvis, which is very nice of her, wasn't it? So I saved that, obviously, and put it in my album. Mum sent us a package. The electrician came. We had power again. So, yeah. This is what Mum sent. And this is the Chamel Journal Your Christmas kit. And that's me, my slippers there. And then we're on to day 4. So what happened on day 4? Not much. I haven't done any writing. I've just said that my photo is part of the collage at Brighton Pavilion. So they had a thing on social media about adding photos, and then they did like a giant recreation of that at the pavilion, and this photo was included. The People's Picture it was called. So, yeah, I haven't got that in here, but maybe it was this picture that they recreate, because that is the snowman postcard. So this is just some gifts that I was making that year. So musical note, Christmas tree decorations, and a little slice with names on. That's stamped and decorated. And then I think this was when I found out that Joseph, the musical, was going to be at the London Palladium 2020 or 2019, yeah. I booked it, so I'd probably found out this is when I booked it. So this is day 6, this is day 4, this is day 5, and I've got puffies here, haven't I, and little letters, stickers, and I use whatever alphas I've got for Project Life, which is the same in my Christmas album. Moving on to day 6 here. So we met some friends at a pub for our lunch, and this chap here is called Charlie Gracie. He's an original artist from the 1950s from Philadelphia. And we booked him for a rock and roll event that we had on here on the island. So he came with his wife, and we met them in the daytime for a meal with some other friends. And he did a talk in the evening before the show. And at this time, Buddy was not too well, so I actually couldn't really go. But I went in the evening just to see him, and then I went home again. So I just popped there quickly just to see them, which is on this side. But I couldn't stay because Buddy was a little bit poorly. At that point, he was still a little bit poorly, but we did get him better, and he's been fine since then with this particular health condition. So yeah, and they were dog lovers, so they were really interested in the doggies. That was on the 6th. So on the 7th, we've got this is the show with the band and Mrs. Gracie, Mr. Gracie, my husband, and some band members. Little star gold star embellishments, 7 for the 7th. I stayed at home with Buddy. They did their own thing, the performer. And then it was a good evening, and I just popped in and said hello in the evening and saw them. And then they were concerned about Buddy as well. They were asking me to let them know how he got on. And then I'd given them some mince pies, and being American, I don't think they were familiar with mince pies, and they really liked them, so that was good. 8th and 9th, so 8th, quite a lazy day, just eating fish and chips, and we had a squirrel show up in the garden. My husband played cricket. and I did filing, so that must have been office work. So yeah, squirrel, fish and chips. Went to see the Muppets Christmas Carol charity event in the evening with a friend of mine, and I saved the gold ticket here, £8.99, gold glitter stickers. Not sure how much storage I've got on my phone at the moment, so I may have to cut this into two, but hopefully not. This is my friend and I at that cinema in the evening, so we had a photo taken. 6x8 insert here with the gold stars again, and a free sticker and just a bit of layer in there. And this is me at the same event, just me in the photo with the ticket. Free stickers again, silver stars. Then we're on to the 10th and the 11th. So 10th I did wrapping. Elvis was limping a little bit. Buddy has got to go back to the hospital because he's not improved. So that was the next day. It looks as though I took him, and they started him on some treatment. Actually, that was a treatment that started to work for him. And then Elvis went to the vet in the evening. Oh my gosh. So that was busy, wasn't it? So this is me and Bud going over to the mainland for his appointment at the specialist hospital. Wood piece here, chipboard, washi tape, chipboard. This is Bud on the ferry. This is Buddy and Elvis together. Elvis probably just went for a checkup. And then the 12th, I was at home, wrote Christmas cards, did some office work. I had to sort out the washing machine filter. I'm not sure why I put that in here. Buddy was a little bit unwell, but getting better. Elvis was better and not limping. Oh, right, so Elvis was limping, and that's why I went to the vet. I missed that. Oh, my gosh. These are two kind of gift tags that I've just popped on here with a heart in the middle, one for each doggy, probably. Project Life cards again. I've noticed that I'm framing some of the photos, aren't I? But not all. Okay, so what happened here? This was the 13th. So I went to Carisbrooke Castle for a donkey care day. And this was, again, long before I was volunteering at the Donkey Sanctuary. So, yeah, this was a day that they put on about donkey care and the history of the donkeys and everything. So, yeah, all right, this is Jack Donkey. And he's still at the castle now. And I sort of was hoof picking him there. Little puffy heart there. And a little puffy cross. And this is just a picture from the sanctuary with the coats for the donkeys. And this is Jill Donkey, I believe. I don't know why I've not put a name on there. And then this is me, where there's an area where they show you, they show visitors how they used to turn the water wheel to draw the water. Talked about it before. And this is where they do it. And this looks as though that's Jack and me again. And then the 14th is Christmas Jumper Day, which is, I like that day. I like to wear my Christmas special jumper on Christmas Jumper Day. Gold glitter alpha set there. That's me with the Hoover vacuum cleaner. And I think I was probably saying about twinning with the Hoover because it's similar colours to my jumper. This looks like, I think, what have I said here? Busy day of paperwork, housework and Christmas prep. I wore my Christmas jumper and I make a donation for that because it's a charity event. And then I made Rocky Road and fudge. So this is the Rocky Road and this is the fudge. And then I wrote Christmas cards. And we got a poinsettia for... My husband got a poinsettia for our Billy in memory of our dog Billy. We always get a poinsettia in memory of him. And this is a poinsettia embellishment here. And a puffy heart. And this is just a tag for the Christmas collaboration with Barbara and the Snowman. Okay, so this is Billy's poinsettia. This is just a little insert for him. This lovely gold poinsettia sticker. I love those. Some of my favourite embellishments. Gold alpha, red glitter alpha, puffy heart. And this is in the area in our lounge where, you know, Billy's ashes are and the poinsettia and everything. And then the 15th is me and Bud on the sofa with my Christmas dramas on there and just pattern paper and another one of those numbers from the Cartabella star. What did I do on the 15th? It rained. I went into town, a bit of gift shopping. I got a new jumper. Oh, this one. Oh, I remember getting that jumper. Grocery shopping. I went for my eye test. And then it says here, I needed new specs and have to go back in a year to see about cataracts. Oh, well. And then I got some fish and chips to take home. How funny is that? Because I've got a cataract appointment coming up. And my brother's just had his done, my twin brother. Project Life cards again. So this is my new jumper. This is me eating my fish and chips. This is the cathedral in town, in the island, with the Christmas decorations. Just a little filler card here. Felt, holly number there. That's the Christmas decoration that I've purchased at the Winchester, I think. This is my Tony Raymond pottery owl that's on the wall, and I give him a Christmas hat at Christmas. And then here we've got, Mum sends these to me, and I've got one for Billy, Elvis and Buddy. We didn't have Chester then. Where are we now? Let me see. got very clear, fa la 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 there, I don't know if you can see it, like Bramble Fox. A day to put up the decorations. So this was the 16th, was it? Oh, we'd moved on to the 16th. That's why I put deck the halls there and these pictures. So this is me doing the decorations. So yeah, these are all just photos of the decorations in the house. And then this tree, this what do you call it, fibre optic tree, it was not working properly, and I was a bit worried because I'd had it for years and the bulb had gone, so I managed to change the bulb. But I think actually the following year it did give up, and yeah, it's not, I don't have it anymore. And there's just more decorations here. And the 17th, we've got a day at home with more Christmas preparation. I made some more rocky roads, I wrote Christmas cards and did the wrapping. And this is like, looks like a filler card here. So this is the 16th. That's for the 16th, and then this is the 17th. So this is still for the 16th with, yeah, so I'm just saying I spent all day doing decorations, and I was going to town this year as Mum and Dad will be here, and it's a while since I'd done it properly, probably since Billy passed away, I would imagine. So yeah, I just needed to get a new tree and decorate it, and then I was just saying about how I replaced the bulb on that tree, and then this lovely chipboard decorative piece here with the stars again. And then my husband, did we have a rock and roll night? I think we must have had a rock and roll night, and he was the DJ, so that's just a picture of that. And that's actually a postcard, that tree bus shaped postcard. 17th. So I've already said a day at home, and then Project Life cards, and then we're on to the 18th, and this is just a card for the 18th, so I probably didn't have photos. Chipboard pieces here, a bit of washi tape, some little foam dots. Sorted out some charity stuff, and I dropped that off at the charity shop, and then I went to get a Christmas tree, and then I met my friend, and then made more rocky roads. 19th. Went over to Sandown for Elvis to have his hair cut, but he wasn't quite up to it, so he didn't go. And then I met my friend, and then I met another friend, so I was busy that day. Just a cut down piece of pattern paper there with more of those stars. This is Elvis. That looks like before his haircut, that looks like after, and it's after my mince pie, my little bit of cake there. And this is Bud under the table, probably not feeling too well, bless him. Right, and so this was the same day, because this is my friends that I met. So, and I was just saying that I had hot chocolate at the coffee shop. They don't normally do fancy ones, but they did one for me, which is nice of them. And then I've cut this 6x8 piece down and put it into the sections like that, which is something I don't really do very often, but it's really effective. I like it. Wood piece, stickers, stars, me with my hot chocolate. This probably popped up on social media. 'Tis the season, TV jolly. Me and my friend. 20th, winter solstice I've put on here. This is my husband with the tree. Oh, this is just Elvis. This is the photo that the Shampoodles, the parlour where he goes. That's her Christmas photo of Elvis. So a wood piece and a little metal heart, then a sticker. And then Buddy still got a bow tie, even though he wasn't able to go. So that was nice, wasn't it? So a photo of him with his bow tie that they sent for him. Stars again, a little die cut piece there. This is some decoration was on the tree, filler piece here, and then I decorated the tree, went to the cinema in the evening to see It's a Wonderful Life with another friend, so they showed It's a Wonderful Life at the cinema. Christmas tree decoration, little embellishment, star and tree, just a little picture of the tree there with my slippers, and this was a decoration from Osborne House. Right, 21st, filler card here. I wrapped gifts. My husband went out with a friend, and then all done. So all the wrapping's done. Just chipboard pieces, stars. There's the number again for the day. 22nd. I was really pleased that I did the workshop, even though it's so close to Christmas. So that was the workshop for the centrepiece, and I've done a scrapbook page about that. This is the guest room here. Day at home, getting lots of housework done. That was the 21st still. So I'm on the 21st here, and then we went to the 22nd. I must have watched this film as well, and these are my Chamel scissors, Box of Crane scissors, and I just took a photo with me doing the wrapping and my nails, and I think she saw that on social media, which was nice. And that's just saying that I did the wreath workshop and the chipboard circles there, and the little tag that I punched out. It's the 22nd. 23rd. This is a 6x8 piece that I've left in whole. Last minute preparation, and Mum and Dad arrived. Chipboard piece, 2 tags that I've punched out there. This is Elvis by the door with the Christmas pudding doorstop. Elvis and Bud having a little scrap over a toy, probably what Mum bought them. Elvis with a toy there. This is just like a 6x8 piece with me with my glitter berry, my favourite Christmas drink, J2O glitter berry. More decoration photos. These are the place markings for the Christmas table. Decorations with the sheep. My dad's always obsessed with the sheep when they're in the field next door. Mum and Dad having a little snooze after they arrived with Buddy. Now we're on to Christmas Eve. Just a wood piece here, another one of those numbers. Wood snowflake with a little puffy in the middle. Mum and Dad popped out. We went to the pub in the afternoon and we had pizza for dinner. And then we watched the Snowman film in the evening. So me and Mum, Elvis and Bud with one of the robin decoration. This me at the pub. Mum and I, Mum, Dad and I with the doggies. Mum and I. Still Christmas Eve, so just photos really of Christmas Eve. A 4x6 card there. So this is the Santa sacks. This is the doggies. One of my Santa, not sure what you call them. He's like he swings his hips, and Buddy was barking at him. It was funny. I think I got a video of that. This is Buddy looking out the window, probably a squirrel or something. Elvis, postcard, the Snowman postcard. Then we're on to Christmas Day. So, 6x8 piece here, just a tag and a die cut piece, those stars, chipboard. We opened our prezzies, we had lots of help from the doggies, and then I packed the others off to the pub so I could do lunch, and then we relaxed after that. So yeah, I've done scrapbook pages about this day, obviously, making lunch and everything. This is Elvis with the sack, my husband with the doggies. This is still Christmas Day, so this is the eating our lunch and the table and everything, and then the reverse side of that other one with a puffy. No writing on here because I've already said we had a relaxing day. And then this is coming out, so I probably need to staple that in. I'll do it later. And this is 0 days to Christmas. This is the decoration where you put the days, you can't do a countdown. Me with my jumper for the day, Mum with the doggies, Mum and Dad at the door. Little filler cards here, that's the trifle that I made. Washi tape, staples, chipboard pieces, bramble fox piece, puffy Christmas jumper there. I use all different page protectors, no rhyme or reason to how I do it, just what fits with what I'm doing. Me with the Santa sack, lovely Santa sticker there. Puffy, Buddy and Elvis with their little bandanas on that they just had them on for the photo really. Sticker there, stars again, punched out piece there, tag. Buddy was well over Christmas and he started on the road to recovery, so that was good. Unusual tree-shaped crackers from Marks and Spencer's, and I saved one for my great auntie who's in Derbyshire. Puffies, wood piece, poinsettia embellishment. They're the unusual shaped Christmas crackers, and then they were doing them for a few years, Marks and Spencer's, so Mum and I get them every year as a treat, and the last couple of years I've not really done them, and then I've seen them again this year in the shop. Here they are. I don't know whether they're the same as that one, or they look different, don't they? They look different. But yeah, got those again. And then that's Elvis with a toy, plush toy, fairy lights or tree lights. Now we're on to Boxing Day, so this is me with the doggies, this is the Christmas table, the dinner, and me with the doggies. And then foam alphas there. And then what did I say about Boxing Day? Very mild weather. A very relaxed day. Mum was out in the garden in the greenhouse. We even had the door open because it was so mild. Mum and Dad popped out for a bit and I made lunch again. And so it's Mum in the greenhouse with my husband and Buddy. My husband with the doggies. Me with the Buddy. Husband having a little snooze there. Yeah. Die cut piece of stickers. All the usual things. And then what have we got here? So we're on to the 27th, so a day to tidy up. Buddy had to go to the vet for his checkup and I forgot to starve him, so we've got to go back again the next day. So this is Buddy at the vet's. Buddy waiting to go in the vet's. This is a little fun we have every year with our little Rudolph here drinking. We usually put a can with him of alcohol and then we sort of take photos of him in different, you know, positions or different kind of, like, you know, he might be a little bit drunk, that's what I'm saying. And this is him with his friend. He's obviously got a friend this year and they're both a little bit drunk there. It's just a little bit fun. And this is the 28th, so we went to the pub for lunch in town. And then yeah, this is just in the pub, die cut piece there, and just saying that Buddy went to the vet, and then we met I met my parents at the pub, and then I relaxed at home in the afternoon. My husband and I went out in the evening for a gig, and then yeah, mum and dad looked after the doggies. So, and this is just us at the pub with, you know, die cut pieces and what have you. And then we've got the 30th. So a very lazy day, 30th. And then Dad was obsessed with the sheep in the field, so I grabbed a photo of him counting them. He was obsessed with how many there were. We had Indian food delivered. Yes, I said a very late. We ate the Indian food we had delivered yesterday, so we must have got a takeaway delivered. Mum and Dad went home this day, and then yeah, so then Mum and Dad had gone home, and then we were on our own, and we had our Indian food. And this is the 2 doggies again. 30th tag. This was a gift tag from a gift that Mum gave me. Pizza here, so this was the 30th. Puffy pizza there, puffy gifts, a little lie-in, and then tidying and washing, sorted the gifts, looked at them properly, and just had a quiet day and pizza for lunch. And then we're on to the 31st, which is New Year's Eve, and I had to get my new spectacles because I needed new prescription. I did a bit of crafting, I got relaxed in my pyjamas, we had ham, egg and chips for dinner, we watched this movie, Get On Up, and a programme about George Harrison, and then at midnight I had a chat with Billy who'd passed away, and then we all went to bed. So yeah, this is my dog Billy. It's a picture I had made of him, Buddy and Elvis, and yeah, Buddy after my sweeties there. And then we're on to 2019, which is New Year's Day. Goodbye Christmas, that's all the stuff ready to go, all the decorations ready to be packed away. We went to the beach at Ventnor that day on New Year's Day, had a little play, and then I'm hanging on to Christmas spirit for a little longer with my book, The Mother of All Christmases. So I was reading a new Christmas book, and these are the decorations ready to put away. And then we're on to just some random photos, I think. Yeah, random Christmas photos. One of my favourite decorations, 2 of my favourite decorations, my cushions and what have you. And then a thank you from the Donkey Sanctuary for a donation that I gave to them. I'd forgotten about that as well. So yeah, that's my 2018 Christmas album, Project Lifestyle, as well as all the layouts that I did. I just thought I'd flip through that and give you a look at that if you're interested. So once again, thank you for joining me. Stay safe, take care.